What's up everybody, my name is JT Soraya. I'm a cinematographer from New Jersey, and today I'm taking you through my Ford Bronco and how I've built it out throughout the years. Before we get started, this is actually the second time we filmed this video. The first time we filmed it was about a month ago in the snow, and I actually had a different top on the car, different rear cargo area build out and whatnot. So ended up getting all those mods the day after we filmed the last video. So kind of running it back now with the new build, and I'll tie in those parts here and there, but to show you what it was and what it is now. But for the most part, this is how it's sitting now. For starters, at the bones of this is a 2022 Ford Bronco Black Diamond Edition, which is kind of like one of the overland like off-roading models they do. So it ends up coming with rock rails. It comes with upgraded tires, but they're not these. I swapped those tires out. They were super noisy on the road, and they were actually smaller than this. So right off the bat, I ended up switching out to these tires. I bought them off of some guy selling them off of his Bronco, and I put a 2-inch lift in the front just to give it more clearance and whatnot. So tires are 35s. They're off of a Wild Track edition, so a little bit bigger, a little bit more off-road capable, and just liked how they looked at it on these wheels. And I thought the original tires were a little bit tiny for the car. They were 32s, so wanted that extra build out, and yeah, these are what I'm running right now. As far as the interior of the car, I've done a bunch of little small mods, so it still kind of looks OEM, but some mods here and there just to at least make my life easier as a cinematographer and just add to the car as well. So to start off, in the doors, I added molly panels because this car doesn't come with enough cup holders. It comes with 2. So I added these molly panel like cup holder things in the doors, and they overall just serve multiple purposes. So it can fit up to 2 bottles, whatever accessories, because it still has the net in, and as well as like when we're on the road doing off-roading, I'm able to throw like walkie-talkies and then comms on this as well. So it serves multiple purposes, and it was a great mod just to get when I got the car because I needed those cup holders. For the second mod, we have a NATO rail that I put up here. Originally, this car comes with a 1/4-inch thread up here, which I threw a hot shoe mount on there, cold shoe, and that we were originally using, but it kept coming loose and it wasn't really like robust enough to handle all the cameras. So I put the NATO rail up there, and now we use it for wireless tear deck systems. So we'll throw like a 5-inch monitor, a 7-inch monitor up there, and I'll be able to view the feed as we're doing like off-roading, or if we're out in the field running gun, I'm able to see what the camera's seeing as we're going. Say we're shooting out of a car, I'm able to quickly see what the camera's doing as somebody's hanging out of the car and whatnot. So that's come in handy. Another interior mod I've added are these grab handles. They don't come with any, again. So I added 4 grab handles around, so it's easy to, when you're hanging out of the car shooting, you're able to hang out, grab onto the car, look out, whatnot. But as well as I'm able to clamp cameras here. So I can easily clamp cameras to these handles all throughout the car and rig up any type of interior car shot I want to, which is super helpful because rigging out to the top of this, which I had a soft top beforehand, isn't actually the most ideal. So there isn't many points of contact other than the handles. So happy I added those. And to tie in with the handles, I added these lights because like the cup holder, the car only comes with 2 front lights. It's pitch black in the nighttime. I'm using my phone light for the most part, so added lights throughout the entire car to at least light up the car when we're closing up on the end of the day and I need light. So these were a huge bonus. Now back out to the exterior of the car. Like I said before, we filmed this video earlier on. I had a soft top for 2 years. That was honestly great. I did like the soft top a lot, but it started getting a little bit in the way of how quickly we were going in and out of the back of the car, since the soft top only came up a little bit versus the hard top can open up fully. And I'm able to add a little bit more mods in the back with the hard top. So ultimately, I got a good deal on a used hard top, picked it up, and I'm gonna run with the hard top as it does now. And yeah, so this is the new mod that I just added, so that's the reason we had to film the video. But let's take a look inside the trunk and see what I got. So in the inside of the vehicle, as you can see, the hard top fully opens up. So the soft top would only actually fold up like here. So we'd have to like duck underneath and get what we need from the soft top. But the hard top allows me to get so much more access to the back of the car. Now, on the back door, I actually added this tray, which originally didn't seem like that much of a mod, but we pretty much use this every single day. We rig out the cameras every single shoot on this. So it comes in handy. We even rigged out the camera we're filming on now on this right before we shot. So this tray has come in handy for just building out cameras, putting lenses on, swapping stuff out. So this tray was a huge plus, and I'm happy I picked this up. This was probably one of the first mods I added to the car. As far as inside the actual cargo area, I started off with floor mats, obviously, you got to. But also the back of the seats had carpet on the back, like every car does. But when you're using this for cinematography and the seats are down and we're loading a ton of gear in, it's a little dangerous when you have a Pelican case up front and then you get on the gas and it slides all the way back and slams in the back door. So I got these rubber mats so it holds everything in place when we're driving around and whatnot. So overall floor mats were a huge plus because this is just plastic underneath, so I just don't want my gear sliding around. And into the actual build, I threw these molly panel racks in because originally with the soft top, you're not actually able to do that due to the point where the soft top actually mounts. A lot of the soft top is built into the car here. So now with the hard top, you get all this extra room and we're able to do the molly panel racks. So side molly panels essentially help close in what we have on these racks, but also we're able to mount like extra bags, camera straps and whatnot to these racks. And the cargo rack itself is super beneficial to us, so we don't have to put our delicate camera items on the bottom. When we have C-stands, lights, and more grip gear down here, we're able to put the cameras, the lenses, and whatnot up here and just keep it separate from each other. And ultimately just easy access to use stuff up here. Throw tripods up here if we need and whatnot. So we're not exactly using that for it right now, but I'll throw in some clips of what we do and how we use this. But for the most part, this is the cargo area and this is how it is built out currently. All right, so overall, that is my Ford Bronco build out, and as it sits right now, who knows what it's gonna look like in a few months, because I'm known to change things up every now and then, but as of right now, this is what it sits like, and I'm loving it so far, so thanks for checking out my Bronco, and we'll see what it looks like in a few months.